welcome to another video episode of my podcast. My name is Cheryl, and this is Cappuccino Crafts, my little channel on YouTube and my corner of the general interwebs where I like to talk about knitting and books and TV and movies and life and other general chatty things that I want to share with you. Thank you so very much for choosing to watch this video and spend a little bit of your time with me. I really hope that you enjoy it. Please settle in, get yourself a delicious beverage, and let's have a lovely visit together. So today is the 27th of December, Monday, and 2 days after Christmas. And I am snowed in. We started getting snow on the 26th and really cold temperatures at night and in the morning. Yeah, like weather warning cold. So I've just been in the house and chilling and reading and knitting and enjoying just relaxing holiday downtime, which is lovely. And I hope that you are enjoying your run up to the end of the year. I hope that you have been having a good holiday celebration, whatever you celebrate and however you celebrate. And yeah, so this early, I haven't had tea yet because it's earlier than I usually film. Because these days with the really early dark evenings, I want to film while the light is good. So I am going to have tea later and be really warm and cozy. But I did say that I was knitting. Yes, I have this shawl for my mom on the needles. It is a crescent shape, just a semicircle shape. And I found the instructions for just a simple semicircle shawl. I did a Google search and I found instructions with a video. Because I've only done a couple semicircle shawls and I kind of couldn't really remember how the shaping went. So I needed a refresher. So that was great. And I've been just kind of improvising a little bit of texture going in between garter stitch and stockinette stitch, and in the stockinette section adding a garter ridge or two for kind of just a textural stripe. And I'm just kind of making the texture up as I go, whatever I feel, whatever looks or feels right to me as I go. But I got this yarn last week. A friend of mine suggested doing a little craft store outing, and I hadn't been to the craft store in a long time. And she was looking for something very specific, and I knew that I needed a yarn for a shawl for Mom because I had looked through my stash and nothing that I had was washable, easy care. I've been saving up my like special yarns that are all hand wash. And I do have sock yarns in my stash, plenty of sock yarn, but not in colors that would please mom, and not enough skeins that would go together, because for a comfy and really wrappable and cozy shawl, you need more than one skein of sock yarn. You need 2 or maybe even 3, depending on how cozy you want to be, and how far you want to wrap. But they wouldn't go together well, and they weren't in colors that mom loves. So that was what I was shopping for when I went to the craft store with my friend, and I found this teal. Is one of my mom's very favorite colors, and this is from Premier Yarns, and they called this particular base Coffee Shop, which that called out to me right away. As soon as I saw Coffee Shop on the label, I'm like, oh, I'm interested. I want to see what colors. And it had these beautiful colors that are just perfect for mom. And it is 85% acrylic and 15% wool. So very, very washable. It will be very durable and sturdy and easy to care for, which is what she needs. And it is soft. It is soft and squishy, and it's going to be so cozy for her. So I've been enjoying working on that, and I've also been reading. And so let's go over the books. I am continuing in Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. And I really, really enjoyed the chapter that I finished last night. This is the last thing I read before I went to sleep. And the chapter that I ended on was a really interesting and fun chapter. Definitely got some different interaction and a little bit of building of the relationship between Rochester and Jane. And I still don't think of this as a romance. We'll see how I feel at the end. But I think of this as more of a coming-of-age novel for Jane, because we follow her from her early childhood through being at the orphanage and now her first job. She's in this house with her out on her own, out of the orphanage for the first time. Her first job as a governess. And so it really, I don't feel the romance in this. I feel it's more of a coming-of-age novel for Jane. And we'll see if that continues. We'll see how I feel at the end. But I also made progress in The Wide Sargasso Sea by Jean Rhys, which is kind of a response to Jane Eyre. And it tells the backstory of one of the side characters who is important to the plot, but doesn't get hardly any time on the page. She's kind of hidden and is more of a plot point than a full character. But this tells her story and is kind of a response to Jane Eyre. And I'm really enjoying reading them together. I think it's great to read them together. It for me, it is enhancing my enjoyment of each book. I think they complement each other very well, and so happy that I'm reading them side by side. This is set in the West Indies and has a lot of discussion about colonialism, because that is where the character is from in Jane Eyre. And it kind of takes that and gives kind of a post-colonial response. Yeah. Yep. And I also finished a book. I finished The Ivies. And I really enjoyed The Ivies. It was a really fun read, and it went pretty fast, and it's not like a breakneck, like really, really fast thriller, but it went at a good medium pace and picked up in the final 25%. It really picked up and was very exciting in the last 25%. That climax was really good. And then a really interesting ending. And I like how she chose to end it. I think it was a good choice. And Alexa Dunn has said on her YouTube channel that she feels really good about her ending, even though she knows not everyone is going to like it. And I support that. And I do think that it was a good choice. And I understand if you don't love how it ended, and that's perfectly good too. We're not going to love everything in any book. And endings are hard. I am often a little bit disappointed or just a little bit meh about some endings. Yeah, it's not easy to craft a good ending. But I really enjoyed The Ivies. It was a really good young adult thriller. And I like how it explored the dynamics of this group of mean girls at the super elite boarding school and all of the things that they were willing to do. I mean, yeah, it was really, really fun, really good. And I also picked up again A History of Wild Things by Shay Earnshaw. This is my NetGalley arc, and I am trying to finish it pretty quick. I'm glad that it's not a slog to read. When I do pick it up to read it, I make pretty good progress in it, and I am enjoying it. I am fully hooked now, and it is really nice prose to read. I'm really enjoying the writing style and the atmosphere. It is very atmospheric, and it is set in the Pacific Northwest. So I am just feeling really comfortable in that Pacific Northwest atmosphere, and enjoying that, and and seeing now what this community of pastoral is like, this cult community, deep in the backwoods. Yeah, I am enjoying getting to know the characters. It's really, really good. And the mystery part is slow. The mystery part is slow paced. So this isn't like a thriller mystery at all. There is a mystery component, but it is taking its time. It is a slower pace and very, very atmospheric, and looking at the characters and the community. I'm really, really enjoying it. And that is A History of Wild Places by Shay Earnshaw. So that is the reading. And I meant to watch some Christmas movies, but I didn't watch a single one. I did not. No, I did do a little cooking. Not a lot. I really wanted to be relaxed, and I cooked some dressing, like sausage and onion dressing, because I love dressing, and it's not a big deal to make it. And then I did get pre-cooked, pre-made from the store, just ready to warm up, some turkey and gravy and some mashed potatoes. And I warmed up some canned green beans. I warmed up some green beans. And that was my Christmas dinner. For Christmas Eve, we didn't have any snow yet. The snow came after Christmas Day. So I went and picked up some Indian food for takeout for Christmas Eve, and really enjoyed that. And I finished that takeout gave me 2 meals. I ate my Christmas Eve dinner, and I finished what was left over for my lunch today. So I just had a lovely Indian food leftover lunch, which was lovely. And what did I order? Malai kofta. The kofta are dumplings, like vegetable dumplings with like potato and chickpea and other vegetables, and in a sauce, kind of a curry type of sauce. And that came with rice. So I had, and I added meat. I added lamb. So I had malai kofta with lamb. That came with rice. And I ordered vegetable pakora, which is an appetizer. So pakora are the fried dumplings, and there's a lot of different kinds, but I got the vegetable pakora, and I love the dipping sauce that comes with the pakora. I love the sauce that comes with the pakora, and those little fried dumplings, they're just so good. That was my Indian treat, and I still have a lot of dressing left. I finished the turkey. The turkey lasted for 2 meals. But I have some potato left. I have a lot of that sausage and onion dressing left. So when I get to the grocery store, hopefully tomorrow, maybe, we'll see, tomorrow or the next day, I'll get a little more turkey to go with that and finish my potato and dressing with some more turkey. But yeah. So, do you have a favorite holiday food? Food is one of my favorite parts of holiday celebrations. I really enjoy food in general, but a holiday food is special, and so dressing is one of my super favorite holiday foods, and pumpkin pie. I have not had any pumpkin pie this year, but I have had pumpkin muffins and other pumpkin-y stuff, which I enjoy all the pumpkin stuff, but pumpkin pie is a favorite. And maybe I will have some in January. We'll see. I might. It's pretty easy to make a pumpkin pie. So, yeah, and any favorite holiday tradition? What holiday do you celebrate? And a favorite food or a favorite holiday tradition that you have? I would love to hear about that in the comments below the video and talk about holiday stuff with you. And I'm always interested in what you're reading or your creative, crafty projects. I like to chat with you about all of those things in the comments. So please feel welcome to do that. And I think that's it. So please stay warm and cozy. If you're in the northern hemisphere, if you are in the southern hemisphere, enjoy your summer outdoor holiday time, and yeah, enjoy some grill or barbecue for me. Yes, enjoy that good grilled food and outdoor cooking. Anyway, I hope that you and your family and all of your loved ones are safe and well, and enjoy what you're reading, enjoy the movies or TV that you're watching, and I hope all of your creative projects are taking shape exactly the way that you envision them, and see you next time. Bye bye.